We talk about you a lot in this episode. I'm probably starting to get excited just by looking at the video's thumbnail. People, we are going to see something. Amazing things are about to happen. Everything is getting ready. All it takes is a little perseverance. Folks, we're going to be rewarded if you can wait. That is, how easy is it? Let's get started right away. All you need is a little perseverance, and we will all be rewarded. Right now, Bitcoin 7,767 is rising. 94% over the last day. Ethereum is currently trading at $3,587. At the moment, it is 26%. Both USDC and USDT are approaching their dollar pegs. Additionally, the XRP is a mean lean of 62 cents. Yes, but it's up 72%. It's not too bad anymore, is it? The market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is currently $2 trillion, $678 billion, and I was able to purchase my ADA yesterday for, I think, 63 cents. I currently own 16 distinct cryptocurrencies, and I'm prepared for the way I see this unfolding. The bull ran. 15 of those cryptocurrencies will experience a pump. I'm going to become really wealthy. After that, I'll turn everything around and enter XRP. And earn even more money before cashing out and putting my feet up. What do you think? Our target was 150 villains. They're all sold out for this month. What is meant by that? As promised, the exchange TDN will be updated, and in addition, I will produce or supply a market maker for the first 6 months to grow the market. Creating activities after 6 months, but we will only be able to afford the upfront costs of the first 6 months. These are highly costly. Thus, congrats to every one of my TDN holders. This is a response to what I'll be posting. He says to C-Coin, we appreciate your messages and worries following the coin incident, and you can be sure that we will uphold the nobody is impacted because we are linked to more than 30 venues, including DeFi, rather than being a single exchange. So, if a protocol malfunction or one exchange goes down, our order flow is instantly diverted to other locations instantaneously, but that's it. However, I would like to know if you have connections to 30 other channels. If you've got it, why do you still collapse? In my opinion, this rollover method should never fail. For this reason, I favor UPH. I work for them as an affiliate marketer. I'm all about keeping it. I just want to get rid of it because I buy cryptocurrency on Uphold every single week and spend roughly $2,000 on it every month. Since many people were unaware of what Uphold was, they were present. Uphold is not an exchange, in my opinion, but they are not. According to Uphold, a reliable source in the cryptocurrency space, when you purchase something through Uphold, they're essentially sourcing it from someone else, buying it, and then putting it into their cold storage solutions. This is why Uphold claimed to have closed his short position in Bitcoin. It's easy to understand, he doesn't see enough. The price of Bitcoin will begin to slowly rise again. If there is any more decline in the price of Bitcoin, what will happen next? Recalling having seen some minor turbulence in around 2 weeks, but I believe the turbulence has picked up. As soon as it happens, Bitcoin will shoot up to 80, 100, and much higher. Folks, this thing is going 125 to 150. He tugged his shorts and said, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, it's going down this year and could even drag into next year. Michael Van Pahello, Bitcoin only has to remain above 60,000. We will challenge the all-time high once more if we can keep Bitcoin 6 above 60,000. The chart he is examining is this one. Your hold level is here. All we need to do is hold. It's not that complicated. What are we trying to find? Currently, at $7,897, we received roughly $3,000. This is the gap that we must maintain above me. This is something that I believe will hold. I doubt there will be much to see. Cons, should there be additional negative news, it will quickly be gathered and moved higher. It's a SPA Bitcoin ETF, according to BlackRock CEO Larry Thinking, the fastest growing ETF ever. Additionally, he is a huge Bitcoin fan. Word we were aware of, keep in mind that they were all come on, don't buy Bitcoin, we don't like it, we won't invest in it, and now that their bags are packed, they seem really bullish. I have a strong belief in the long-term sustainability of Bitcoin. Was I surprised by that surprise? To what extent has it increased? Take a peek at that's right, we're building a more transparent and liquid market now, and I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I never would have guessed that we would see this kind of retail before we filed it, so you believed you would succeed, but not this much. Excellent, yes, so, I thought, well, IBID is your ETF at iShares, it's set to surpass Grayscale, which was in the industry, surely a lot longer when you consider the gains since the initial launch in January 11th. Yes, have you ever witnessed an influx this large? I'm betting that this is the ETF that is growing the quickest in ETF history, the F that speaks volumes, even if you believe that Bitcoin won't surpass $100,000. I informed you that we changed our original targets to mine. 1 to 125 to 150 on the upper end for Bitcoin after moving them up. We're now considering between 125 and 175. Some are even forecasting that Bitcoin will rise past $200. Sumer even thinks that it will reach $225. Only the initial wave of major ETF institutions has entered. Wave 2 will see Morgan Stanley join the group. How much money is Morgan Stanley bringing in, on top of all the other corporations involved? Also, have a peek at this Ethereum ETF. When we acquire ETFs on Ethereum, what does it do? This implies that additional capital will be added to the market by the institutions, and thus, an XRP ETF will have greater capital. Organizations continue to flood the markets. This indicates that there are 4.5 trillion assets managed, Fidelity filings, and S1 forms for a spot Ethereum ETF with staking included. Fidelity S1 Ethereum ETFs are heading towards 7 to 10 trillion. The question is, when will this happen? Does it happen early tomorrow? I'm not sure about next year, nobody is certain, but we know it's coming. I've stated it on the channel before, and I'll say it again, there will be an Ethereum ETF, an XRP ETF, and cryptocurrency ETF baskets. The amount of money that floods into new capital will likely reach $7 to $10 trillion, if not more. Hear us out, we've had Keith and I perform the show before. Keith needs to return to the program. Stated if we notice a significant sum of money shift from conventional markets to cryptocurrency, I believe the probability that we may be looking at $20 trillion in cryptocurrency this time is between 5 and 10%. We discussed the theory that this might be the last bull run among ourselves out there, people, and that is really accurate. I would like to discuss this. XRP and XLM on this site will melt faces. When two currencies trade sideways, or, as some say, do nothing for 6 years, most people write them off as dead coins. However, he adds that these two coins have been consolidating with higher lows, and as a technical analyst, I don't worry too much about narratives or a settlement, but also lower peaks. This creates the largest possible triangular pattern, a symmetrical triangle pattern. I've noticed that their apexes are rather close together. What is the apex? When it reaches the final small tip, he says, it's ready to explode. Triangular symmetry. The target is casually aligned with the top of this channel. $10, yes, number 13 is intriguing, but he's not done yet. He continues, saying that $38 is what we're looking at if we get the entire triangle height. That's interesting, right? What is XLM seeking? 250 of both of these. Targets accurately, MRA is 100% certain to meet XRP's $10 target for stellar 250. XRP stated that crypto is promising a 6x to a 10x once. From here, the breakout has completed a 6x. $3.60 feasible. That seems more than feasible to me. Assured to pay attention, I have informed you of the 350 to 650 goals. It is currently taking place. $3 is also known as $3. I've said that it ranges from 3 to 650. It is a 6x. A 6x is definitely going to happen. It's coming next year. Yes, there will be some movement in XRP this year, but nothing extreme. The all-time high set in 2017 and 2018 won't be broken until the following year, at which point there will be a parabolic move. To what height do we ascend? The question is that, but if you look simply put, XRP remembered the phony story about the BlackRock ETF that was filed in a state similar to Maryland, and XRP began to pump. For an odd reason, the filing was made, and we will witness the same things that happened back then. People, XRP, and XLM are going to disappear. You already know that many of us XRP holders are also XLM holders and that we have been weathering this storm together, so you can imagine how amazing this moment will be. Our luggage isn't moving all that much, but when it does, you know, will be refreshing. We will see such gains, as well as a live currency watch and coin market cap. 250 simple, no issue XRP is going to surpass its peak, and I would really like to see it surpass $5. A $10 strap would be the cherry on top. It will not be long now. See you later. Let's follow the trajectory of Bitcoin to see where the rest of the market goes. The SEC triple case was settled. Let's rise above the money. We can start talking at some point this year before Bitcoin really takes off. Concerning those double-digit regions, but they're approaching.